internal conflict resolution filter number 5, and that is your memories. How can we use memories to resolve our internal conflict? Let's jump in. Now jumping into activity number 5. We've been through 4, we've been through identity statements, we've been through your values, what's important to you, we've been through beliefs, number 3, and we've been through decisions. Now we move into area number 5, and that is your memories. This is where all this comes from, your memories. Your memories are the ones that dictated the decisions you made. Your memories are where a collection of memories formed a belief. Your memories are where you decided what was important to you. Your memories are where then all of this leads to identity statements. And so it's really critical we understand what memories are driving your bus. So welcome to activity number 5, and this is all about memories and reframing them, looking at them differently, having different emotions about them, because your emotions are driving everything in those emotional memories. This is Tait, ready for number 5 in the ebook, How to Resolve Your Internal Conflict. Hey guys, we're here again at activity number 5, your memories. And this is where I thought, why not introduce a new piece to this little equation? Let's introduce your memories, but without having to access them directly. You could access them via the structure and playing with the structure in your mind. Now, you might have a whole bunch of memories that are linked to your problem situation. A whole bunch of memories that are really driving the bus. As the sun comes out and now it's blinding me, let me just move around a little bit. And so the memories that are driving this are really causing some of the dramas and the anguish. And we can do a lot of things with memories. There's timeline where you can reframe the memory, take away the emotional connection to it. There's self-directed healing where you can release the trapped emotions in the body. You can have values conflicts from those memories that are really driving things, which is where decisions come from, which is where beliefs come from if you're thinking of your problem state. And so when we think about our memories, we can look at the memories as a database. It might be one memory, or it might be a whole collection of memories that have landed inside of you a quality. And that quality is part of your identity, right? So this is the powerful piece. So in the activity, this goal is to look at the qualities inside of yourself that are formed from the memories are connected to your problem, right? So there might be a couple of memories that consciously come to mind. I guarantee you there'll be a whole lot of other memories that are in the background unconsciously because they're all stored away. You might not be able to get to them all consciously, but they're in the system. So with that in mind, you've got your different memories, but there might be a memory that comes up when you're thinking about this problem state. Maybe you can't give up smoking, or maybe you're feeling depressed, or maybe you're anxious, or maybe there's something that comes up. And so, or maybe it's the quality inside yourself where you've identified into it, which is all about all of those different features we looked at in these different filters of your mind. But now let's look at memories though. And let's look at times when obviously you've got a quality that's the negative state. We can destabilize it by looking at just the structure of it. We can look at the stability of it by adding in some positive examples that you have deleted, you have distorted, or you have generalized. And so if you think about one for you, what would be a quality? Let's think of a problem state, and let's say you are stuck, or you're a procrastinator, or you don't follow through. I don't know, this is a generalization because we don't have you right in front of me with a specific example. But let's say that you are stuck and not moving forward in your life. And that's the problem state. And you've gone through and there's an emotion attached to it, which you've picked up in the identity. You've looked at the beliefs, you've looked at the values, you've looked at the memories, the decisions, and you've looked at the memories, which is what the number 5 is. And so those memories are really all part of your database. And here's the thing, we need to categorize it slightly differently. We need to look at it, and I want to ask you this question, all right? I'm a stuck person, I don't move forward, or I don't follow through. There'll be a quality. Write down what the negative quality is, and then let's think about the flip side as to what's the positive quality, the opposite to it. It's all right, so let's say I'm a stuck person. Well, I just don't follow through. Okay, there's the quality. If I'm just not that sort of person, there's an identity statement, right? Pick yours. What is your identity statement? The next piece is, all right, you've got, just don't follow through. Well, where have you followed through in your life? So that's a good question. And so when we look at this and we think about it from a point of view of, all right, how many examples do you have in your mind's eye of not following through? All right, it might be 50, it might be 100, it might come through one by one, it might be 6, who knows? But whatever it is, it's important enough that I'm the sort of person that doesn't follow through. If that's what you're saying, then let's look at those memories. But we're not going to go into them. Don't go into story. We can't stay into story. We have to just look at the number. All right, I've got 25 examples, let's say, of not following through. And are they there all at the same time? Are they all showing up at the same time, or do they come in one by one? If you're not sure about that, close your eyes and ask yourself, are they coming in one by one, or can I see them all as little pictures, spread across a field? Whatever it is for you. Close your eyes and do that now. And you can pause the video. Okay, I assume you've paused the video and now you've written down, I've got 26 examples and they're all spread out at once, or they're coming in one by one. The next question is, where are they coming in from? Which direction are they? Where are they in your personal space? Are they all in front? Are they to the left, the right, up, down? Wherever they are, just notice that now. Okay, so these are the examples, the memories of you not following through, right? Let's assume that's your quality, but you apply it to your quality. And now what? Now we look, okay, they're over there a bit to the left, they're kind of out there, and there's maybe a distance in front of you, just notice that. Now here is the interesting piece with your memories and how you're storing them. Where are the counterexamples? Now let's look at the counterexamples. All right, you've got your examples. You might have 1,000, you might have 20. I don't care what it is. It's not a problem. It's whatever it is for you of not following through. Now let's look at the examples of following through. Where have you followed through in your life? Maybe you're great at work. Maybe you're fantastic at looking after the kids. Maybe you're fantastic at following through for your partner. Maybe you're a fantastic friend who's followed through. And you just haven't put a value on those high functioning qualities. I want you to tell me how many examples of those do you have? Write down the number of how many counterexamples where you do follow through. You do the positive side of this. And let's use those memories to just, destabilize a little bit this whole I don't follow through generalization, distortion, and deletion. Let's just go through that. How many examples of the positive do you have? It's really interesting, isn't it? Go and access that now. Pause the video and you go and find as many examples where you do follow through and you've just forgotten about it. All right, I'll assume that you've paused the video and you've now got the counterexamples. So now you've got your counterexamples, what now? Well, where do they live in your personal space? The counterexamples. And how many of them are there? Are they in a different location than I am sort of person that doesn't follow through, and then maybe over here somewhere I am a person who does follow through? And so what I invite you to do is to bring in I do follow through into I don't follow through one by one, and bring them in and really bring them in and really make them bigger and brighter as you bring them across. And then you start to think, oh, maybe I do follow through a bit. So you're starting to shift who you think you are. And then we go into, all right, how many other examples can I have? Well, what about other contexts? What about when I was a kid? What about when I was a teenager? What about when I was in my 20s? What about when I was in my 30s? What about in social situations? What about in office situations? What about on the sporting field? What about in artistic pursuits, creative pursuits? What about where you following your passion? You are following through. So I just want you to go and explore the categories of I do follow through, or the counterexample to the negative. You are exploring your memories. And as you do that, bring them in one by one into your database, your memories, and you will change who you think you are. So that is this activity. This activity is about exploring the things that you have deleted, which you didn't think were important, but are actually a crucial piece to who you are. And as you bring those in, I want you to think about the strengths inside that following through and how you can bring that through into the areas where you are stuck and you are not following through. Bring those in, the positive qualities, into the negative area, and bring that superstar power into that moment. Because you've got skills inside of you that you are deleting, you are distorting, and you are generalizing. All right, guys, that is activity number 5, memories. Using good memories to help destabilize a little bit the bad memories so that you can become stronger in your self-concept. All right, I'll see you in the next video. For activity number 6 coming up, I'll see you in the next video.